Hey, how's it going, everybody? I know it's been a while since I posted anything. Things have been really busy around here, but I got the itching again to get some more boxes. So I know that Core Set 2020 is kind of a weird and random choice, but when I was going on card image galleries, I was looking through, and it seems like a really cool set. There's a lot of big hits, like more than you might expect from a Core Set, I guess. But there's Soren, there's a Johnny, all sorts of stuff. There is the usual draft chaff that every set has, but and the reprints that you've seen, hundreds and hundreds of times. But a lot of cool stuff. So, and it was cheap. That certainly helps. So you're gonna crack it open. Okay. Definitely looked like a fun set. I think that was the most important part of it. So. See what I mean? There's the normal stuff, like there's your classic normal commons and stuff, but there's also Infuriate. It's a nice good card. I'm gonna go slow at first, but then I'll speed it up a little bit. Disfigure. Nightpack Ambusher, first rare. So 4 mana, 4/4 flash. Other wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, you don't cast a spell this turn. Create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Oh, that's another part. It does have the tap lands. I think the only thing that I really don't like, my only big criticism about this set, is it does have the scrying tap lands in the rare slot. So if I get a scry land in the rare slot, I might get a little annoyed. Don't really understand why. See, Act of Treason. Seen that a million times, but good card. Bone Splinters, seen that a million times. Winged Words. Frost Links. Warrior. Flood of Tears, another rare 6 mana. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. If you return 4 more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. So, too bad. Duress, classic. Awful. Prismite, 2 mana, 2/1. 2 mana to add 1 mana of any color. Really, really bad fixing. Oh, another thing too, it's got color hosers in here. Definitely a callback to a bygone era. Every color has something that targets an enemy color. The enemy colors, I should say, because this is targeting green and white. But fun fact though, when Oko was running wild in standard for the very short time that it was legal, people were mainboarding Noxious Grass because they were so tired of Oko taking over games. Only took a couple weeks though, so until he got banned. So there's another rare, Repeated Reverberation, 4 mana. When you cast an instant spell, cast sorcery spell, or activate a loyalty ability this turn, copy that spell twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. Another tap land. I looked a little bit at prices. I know that the Soren in here is a $20 card. And Johnny's a few bucks, or I think $5 or so. Dungeon Geist. 4 mana, 3/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls, and that creature doesn't untap for as long as you control Dungeon Geist. classic blue. Now the pain. Get one come open. There we got Draft Chaff. Give you a little bit of an idea without going over every card. Oh, Meteor Golem. This is kind of interesting one. 7 mana, 3/3. Enters the battlefield. Destroy target non-land, permanent, and opponent control. So if you can blink this, you can blink this over and over. That'd be a pretty sweet deal. Another Hydra. Every set's got to have a Hydra, of course. X and 2 green, 0/1. Trample. Enters the battlefield. X +1/+1 counters. When it enters the battlefield, double the number 1, or double the +1/+1 counters on it, or it fights target creature you don't control. So that's decent, as all Hydras are. None of them are super spectacular. They're always decent. It works. And did I mention that it has the ley lines in here? Every color gets its own ley line, and those are at least a few bucks a piece. Draft Chaff. Oh, Veil of Summer. That got the Banhammer. This is the green hoser. Draw a card if opponents cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black. Until end of turn. It's got a ban. Standard or I don't remember. I think it was standard. Yeah, first ley line. I don't remember which one's the best one, but this one is pretty good. So 4 mana. If it starts in your opening hand, you begin the game with it on the battlefield, and you have hexproof. So a little bit better. What's that card from Mercadian Masks? It gives you hexproof. Or at least they didn't call it. I don't think they called it hexproof back then, but I'll think of it. It'll come to me by the end of this video, maybe. Icon of Ancestry. 3 mana, enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of the control of the chosen type get +1/+1. Tap 3. 3 and tap it. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them. Put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So nice little. Oh, damn! 2 in a row. Boily. And yeah, no curling on that. Oh, Evolving Wilds. Best fetch land ever. Negate. Bladebrand. I like Bladebrand. I heard a lot of people kind of clown on it a little bit, but I think it's one of the better combat tricks. 2 mana, creature gains death touch until end of turn and draw a card. So it replaces itself and allows you to trade your, measly 1/1 for a, something bigger, 6/6. So I like Bladebrand. It's one of my favorite ones. Pacifism. Agent of Treachery. I think this one got a ban too. This one was part of the Fires of Invention. Fires of Invention and something else too, that when Eldraine was in Standard. I think this one might have been banned or something. So 7 mana, 2/3. As a battlefield, gain control of target permanent at the beginning of your end step. If you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards. I think the Planeswalker from Ikoria was part of that too. Luca the Coppercoat. So allows you to keep bouncing them back and forth and keep stealing your opponent's stuff, basically. And it was apparently really, really annoying to play against. So, but a lot of stuff from Eldraine was annoying to play against, so it's no surprise. Gravedigger. That one. Marauding Raptor. This one might be worth a little bit. So 2 mana, 2/3. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and whenever the creature enters the battlefield under your control, deals 2 damage to it. Dinosaurs dealt damage this way. This gets +2/+0. And it's got a good rate, 2/3 for a 2 mana. So no Scrylands yet in the rare slot. So I'm happy about that. Also no mythics either, so that kind of sucks. But at least I believe that I haven't gotten a mythic. Should start going a little bit faster. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's not the rare. I forgot. Chandra has an uncommon, a rare, and a mythic. She's got 3 Planeswalker cards. So here's the rare. 3 mana for 0 cost, put a loyalty ability on loyalty counter on each red Planeswalker you control, or you can create 2 1/1 red elemental tokens. They gain haste and sack them at the end of your next end step, and you may cast target insert sorcery spell with convert mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. So it gives the cards a little flashback. So I guess I should probably start going a little bit faster on these. Since we're starting to see mostly the same commons and uncommons. Legion's End. 2 mana sorcery, exile target creature and opponent controls with converted mana cost 2 or less, and all other creatures that player controls the same name. That player reveals their hand and exile all cards with that name from their hand and graveyard. So sorcery speed, and only hits things with 2 or less. So a little limited, but I'm sure it has its uses. Death Shadow, I guess? It hit Death Shadow. Right. Alright, first, finally, got a mythic. 2 and 3 blue for a 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. And if it dies, shuffle it into your library and scry 2. So, I can't remember. That Brainstorm? That draws 3 cards and then you have to put 2 cards back. So, Brainstorm attached to a creature, basically. Oh, there's the uncommon Chandra. 1 left to go. I'm going to go over that one. Oh, I like this Eternal Isolation. I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but it's not, obviously it's not Path to Exile or whatever, but it's not bad. It's really not bad removal. It is sorcery speed, but 2 mana to put target creature to power 4 or greater on the bottom of its owner's library. It's not bad. Oh, rare. Another rare. Of course, there's a rare. I was about to say another mythic because I thought it was the red color. Wakeroot Elemental, 6 mana for 5/5. 5 green, untap target land you control. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. So, yeah, and that's permanent. That's not until end of turn. So, right. I didn't put these in even pile, so I can't say that we're halfway through the box or anything like that. We're close, but I don't know exactly. Oh, Golos. I think this got banned. It's got banned somewhere. I don't remember which format. 5 mana, 3/5. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card, put that card into the battlefield, tap, and shuffle your library. And then 2 and everything, and exile the top 3 cards of your library, and you would play them this turn without paying their mana cost. So, okay, nice. Seems like that could be easily broken. Draft Chaff. This is a good example of what I would refer to as a redundant card. There's no reason to play Convolute ever unless you're drafting. So 3 mana. If you're paying 3 mana, you better be a hard counter. You better have a hard counter. There's none of this. I know 4 is kind of a high leveler and whatnot, but no. Just play cancel, and nobody plays cancel. So no reason to play Convolute. We got our Minotaur Pirate, 3 mana, 2/4 haste. Whenever you discard a card, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and then you can discard a card to draw a card. And activate only if it's attacking. Anybody play Pirates anymore? They pushed it a little bit, but it never really got the traction that the other tribes did. I have one, but it's I have not done very well with it, so I've actually been thinking about getting, like, scrapping it and building something else. Oh, Planar Cleansing. 6 mana. White has all the good board wipes. Trail non-land permanents. Oh, nice. Nice. Mythic Foily. Another Cavalier of Gales. Creature, Brainstorm. Glued together. So not bad. No Johnnies or I'm trying to what's the opposite of Jinx? That's exactly what I did. I was just about to say no. Yeah, I did say no Johnnies and I was about to say no Sorens. There you go. Yeah, Johnny Strength of the Pride. I think this one's $5-6. So 4 mana for 5 creature or 5 loyalty, excuse me. +1, you gain life equal to the number of creatures you control, plus the number of planeswalkers you control. -2, create a 2/2 white cat creature token named a Johnny Pridemate with whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And if you have a 0 ability, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, exile a Johnny in each artifact and creature your opponents control. So if you can get there, that's not, yeah. If you can get there, that's a 0 loyalty, but you have to have the 15 life. So not bad. That's pretty easy to get to. So pretty good card. Oh dang! I hope I don't get a Sorin in this pack. Not Murder. Another kind of redundant. I like Murder. I like the art, and some of the quotes are really cool. But now that you have Hero's Downfall, there's no reason to play Murder anymore. Cryptic Cave. There's the black one for Ley Lines. Same deal. 4 mana. You can put on the battlefield. It's on your opening hand. The card we put in your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So hates on some of those dang dredge decks. So definitely been a decent box so far. And blue, two in a row. All right, and this one you can make cast spells as though they had flash. Blue Ley Lines. So yeah, dang, 3 out of the 5 Ley Lines. Johnny, pretty dang good. Oh, I have to mention this. I know not everybody cares, but I like Unsummon. I don't think it gets talked about nearly enough. Cheap, efficient, really bust up an opponent's tempo. I think people kind of overlook it a little bit, but pretty good semi-permanent removal. Embodiment of Agonies. 3 mana for 0/0 Flying Death Touch and enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Plus each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. See, I mean, this set has a really cool, like, I don't know. I don't know about the power level, how you would gauge the power level, but it definitely has a lot of different cool designed cards. So. Tails End, yeah. I think I was just looking at the price of this before. I think this is about a $2 card. 2 mana, counter target, activate ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. So, and I think the boxes for this are about 140. So, of course, after taxes and everything. So not too bad for a couple of years old set. Seen that one already? No. Yes. Dang it, I can't remember. So 4-mana instant. Next cast an instant spell, sorcery spell, or do a loyalty ability. Copy that spell or ability twice, and you may choose new targets for the copies. So good. Start flinging spells around. The ricochet effect. Oh, Elvish Reclaimer, 1 mana, 1/2 gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 more land cards in your graveyard. You can sack a land to search your library for a land card and put it on the battlefield tapped. So helps you fix your mana a little bit and pumps him at the same time. Okay, now we got to be at least halfway through the box, I'm pretty sure. Bag of Holding. 1 mana. Discard a card. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Then you pay 2 and you draw a card and discard a card. Is that rummaging? Looting? Can't remember. I think it's drawing a card first is looting, I think. You never keep those abilities straight. And you pay 4 and you return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. Okay. Well, pretty interesting. I don't know what that would look like in a deck or how you would handle that in play, but hey, I'm sure somebody does. It's on the internet somewhere. Patience Dragon, like that card. Even though it's a little underpowered, it gives you 2 treasure tokens, and treasure is all the rage. Oh, another dragon. 7 mana, 7/7. Whenever it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target, 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets. Pretty sweet. That will find a home somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, you see, yeah, here's the first one. At least we got most of the way through the box. Yeah. Yeah, red and white Scryland. Not 20 cents. I sold one of these. I can't remember which one, the blue and white or the blue and green, for I think it's like 25 cents. Why does it have to be in the rare slot? It's like the best way I could equate it to is from the Kindi's Throne. I don't know if anybody remembers that from Zendikar Rising. Land that puts charge counters on it, and so you can pay for kicker costs. Steel Overseer. It'll make you getting McKinney's Throne as a rare. It will never make you never want to buy a pack of Zendikar Rising again. Anyway, Steel Overseer, 2 mana, 1/1. You tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature you control. I think that will find a home. All right, the stack is getting smaller and the pile of cards is getting bigger, so almost done. I tend to go a little long-winded on these videos. Bishop of Wings, 2 mana, 1/4. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit token. Pretty good. Yeah. Oh, this one's a cool one. I think this one. Yeah, this is the one that I was looking at earlier. Vilas Broker of Blood, 8 mana, 8/8 flying. Pay 1 black, pay 2 life. Target creature gets -1/-1, and whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. I think that was the part that I was looking at. That was if you get them into play, of course. That's well, I mean, you can get them into play no matter what, but that's kind of a scary mana cost. Not that really matters, but so. And I think that one might be a few bucks, or a couple bucks. I can't remember. Definitely got potential though. Oh, yeah, another one. Hopefully that's the last one. Blue red, we don't need to pay much mind to that. Let that be the last one. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Oh, another uncommon Chandra. Risen Reef, actually, I think last I checked it might be worth a little bit. Probably because it's green and blue, but yeah. I think I sold one for like $1 or something. Another mythic. Abzan, 3/4 legendary spells you cast cost 1 less. Exile 2 of them from your graveyard until you turn each legendary card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. So if you like building a deck around legends, not the set, the creature type. I jinxed it. Jinxed it by saying something. I'm not going to say anything more about that. Shifting Ceratops. Never a huge dinosaur fan. As that's another one that never, well, at least with me, never gained a lot of traction. Maybe with other people, but 4 mana, 5/4, can't be countered. Protection from blue, that's always nice. And gains your choice of reach, trample, or haste until end of turn. Oh. 3 left. 3 packs left. And the Sorin that I'm talking about, I don't know if I mentioned it, was a $20 card. Can't remember the, not the Mirthless, I don't think. It's a new one. Drawn from Dreams, 4 mana sorcery. Look at top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This is an impulse on steroids, basically. Alright, I think we can get this under 30 minutes here. It's not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot too. It's another good one. Knight of the Ebon Legion. 1 mana, 1/2. You can give it +3/+3 and Death Touch. And then if a player lost 4 on the beginning of your instead of a player lost 4 or more life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So pretty good 1-drop. And vampire and a knight, so it works in, it's good in tribal. Okay, last one. And Sorin. No, but Chandra. Hey, I'll take it. Chandra, Awakened Inferno. 6 mana, 6/6. I don't remember. I didn't look at the price of this one. I just got it worth something. The spell can't be countered. +2. Each opponent gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 1 damage to you. -3 deals 3 damage to each non-elemental creature. And then you -X, and it deals X damage to target creature. Planeswalker, if permanent, deals damage this way. You if a permanent dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile instead. So. Alright, so we got all the Chandras, no Sorin, but hey, I can't even complain about that. That's pretty good. This little pile here. And also on the subject of me buying boxes, I also got a Midnight Hunt box that should be here in not too long, so I'll be putting that up too. So Meat Hook Massacre. Come on. Alright, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you later.